Rabbi, could I ask you a very personal question?
Sure, Adam. Go ahead. What can I help you with?
This is the question that has really been bothering me. How do you feel good about yourself? And I guess get self-confidence. Me and my friends, we talk about it a lot. We've done a lot of these self-help techniques, but nothing really seems to stick. Does Judaism have anything to say about this?
Yes, the Torah has a lot to say about this. In fact, what most people think will give them self-confidence is really counterproductive.
Wow, please explain.
So imagine a complete stranger comes up to you and starts telling you what a loser you are. Would that bother you?
If it's a stranger, probably not.
Exactly. You'll probably think it's just a nutcase. But what if he was criticizing you for something you really messed up on? Now, would that bother you?
Maybe a little, but you can't stop crazy people like that. There's always someone trying to rain on your parade.
Okay, so let's take it up a notch. Instead of some random crazy guy, it's a close friend or maybe even your parent. What would you think then?
Yes, that's a little bit more sticky, a little bit more intimidating.
Now, what if he does it every single day of your life?
Yeah, that's abusive.
Exactly. When it's a stranger, it's annoying. When it's true, a little bit more annoying. But when it's someone you respect and listen to, then it's abuse.
Okay, but I don't have to listen to it. We have a choice. We could walk away. Or even if we have to, live somewhere else.
But what if you had no choice? What if you had to listen?
Wow, that would be really rough.
And how would that affect your self-confidence?
Anyone who's living like that has to have, terrible self-confidence.
Now, Adam, you understand what people are doing to undermine their self-confidence.
Rabbi, the only thing I understand now is that I am confused. There probably are people who live like that, unfortunately, but I don't know anyone.
Oh, yes, you do. Let me explain. The closer they are to you, the more you respect them, the greater the abuse, correct?
Yes, for sure, correct.
So who is the closest person to you who you respect the most?
My friends, my father, my mother.
Closer than that?
I don't know, Rabbi. Who? Please tell me.
You! Every time you say something negative about yourself, you are being the most abusive. If you would not tolerate it when someone else says it, then why do you put up with it when it's yourself?
Because sometimes, I really do mess up.
That's true. But you would not put up with it if someone else says it, because it would destroy your self-confidence. So why do you put up with it when you say it? And it's just as abusive, if not more so, and just as corrosive to feeling good about yourself and your self-confidence.
Wow, that's a great point. But how do you stop yourself doing it? It's like we can't help ourselves turn off this little internal messaging system that just seems to run independently.
Oh, Adam, great question. So let me tell you the simple rule. If it is abusive, if someone else was to say what you are saying to yourself, then you have to forbid yourself from saying it. People don't need to work on their self-confidence. All they need to do is stop putting themselves down.
Rabbi, that just sounds too easy.
That's because it is easy. You think this technique is hard because you have not tried it. Because you think, like most people think, but you have to do something to get self-confidence or feel good about yourself. You don't have to do anything. You just have to stop putting yourself down. Just like if someone were to be verbally abusive, you would assert yourself and tell them to stop. You can do the same thing for yourself. It's easier to stop yourself than it is to stop somebody else. All you have to do is when you get that little message in your head, you are a loser, you are never going to learn, etc., etc. Just stand up and turn to yourself and say these words. That is abusive and I won't put up with it. And you will see. It will stop. Try it. And within about 2 weeks, it will become second nature.
Okay, I'm in. I'll give it a shot. Thank you very much.
And let me give you a little insight, if I may.
Yeah, for sure. Please do.
The only reason other people's words aggravate anyone is because it resonates with our own internal critique. Once we shut down the internal negativity, other people won't be able to rattle our cage.
Wow, that's very interesting. Thanks, Rabbi. This has been very insightful.
You are most welcome, Adam, anytime.